What's up guys, just before we get into this round, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, and share it with anyone else you know, it's much appreciated. Just going to break down this round that I had with Liam. So we're going to start in the seated guard. Off we go. Liam's initiating with a collar tie and underhook. He tries to hop around the hooks. So I'm just trying to keep my right knee and elbow together, fighting for head position. I don't want him to control my head, so I post on the shoulder, keep my knee on the inside. I'm just going to clear his collar tie, create some space, looking for a far arm drag grip. Liam goes for the underhook, he steps his leg up, I go for the single leg. As I come to my knees, he grabs for the guillotine, so I just clear that hand off the chin, fight to keep my neck in a safe position. From here he postures up, so I manage to get hold of the leg. I'm going to pass the leg across to the 50-50, pull my knee to the inside. Liam coming up on top, trying to hide his leg, so I roll through the other side, snatch the leg, catch the heel, and I get the tap. So starting from the knee shield, I get a gable gripper on the leg, pull it in, throw my feet over the hips, and I bridge up past the leg across to the other side. Switch my hips, bringing my left knee to the inside position, get in the 80-20, Liam builds up to his base, hiding his feet, so I roll over my shoulders to the other side, and because his feet aren't crossed, it's easy to snatch the leg, straighten it out, catch the heel, roll back through for the finish, get a lot of pressure on the MCL. Continuing the seated guard, I'm going to go for a sequence that I like to use quite often. I'm going to heist up, reach for the Kimura grip, here bringing my left foot to the outside, planting it on the floor for drive, elevating with the right leg. Now we've just been drilling the rear mount triangle and how to escape by turning to the knees, coming out the back side. So Liam's going to work that sequence here. I'm going to slow it down in a second. So he pulls out the back door and he escapes straight away, reaching around the neck, getting the chin strap. So slowing that down, right hand collar tie, left hand posting, building up, locking the Kimura grip, bring the left foot to the outside. I'm going to use that left foot as a drive leg while I elevate with my right hook, and I kick him over, overloading his base. As he turns in, he's doing a good job controlling that leg, but he realises where he is and he's going to put himself in that triangle, allow me to work. So I lock the triangle up and he's going to scissor his legs, turn into his knees. Now here I'm in an opposite side triangle and you can see the space between the back of my knee and my foot, so the triangle's not quite locked fully, giving Liam enough space just to work his way out the back door. As soon as he's out, keeps hold of the leg and he reaches over the neck for the chin strap, and we're going to continue from there. So in the front headlock, I know Liam's got a good dash, so I get a 2-on-1 grip on his wrist. I'm going to pull that and pin it to the mat. As I do that, he reaches under my armpit and through to the neck, and then switches to a tight waist. I posture up because I know my neck's safe, and I rotate underneath him, trying to get my right elbow and knee together. He creates space between his legs, so I pummel my feet to the inside position. I off balance him, break him down to a hip, and I attack for the straight ankle lock. Now working from the top position, Liam's in the seated guard. I step my right foot to the inside position. Liam gets a reverse De La Riva hook. He's controlling my wrist and I'm controlling his far leg. I get a scoop grip, post on his far shoulder, step over the head, switch through for the reverse Ashigarami. I'm going to lock a triangle. Liam's locking a triangle to defend. From here Liam's going to build up to his knees, grabbing the waist. I should have controlled his far leg with my right hand to prevent this from happening. He sprawls his leg out. Liam grabs the tight waist and he tries to take the back, so I roll through, slide my back on the mat, and I push his leg back into the half guard. Now as I'm reaching across, Liam's going to set up the head and arm. He goes for the grab, drives his head to the mat, heavy shoulder pressure, kick into side control, but as he tries to mount, I use my elbow and a bridge to free my arm, protect myself from the chokehold. Slowing that sequence down, Liam pins my wrist to the mat, so I reach across trying to free my arm. From doing this, he posts on the tricep, reaches through for the cross face, plants his head to the floor, heavy pressure. He kicks his leg off to free it, but I keep my right elbow to the inside, so as he mounts, I bridge, push with my elbow, pull on the shoulder and free my arm, and I protect myself from the head and arm choke. Liam immediately bringing his hand back to the inside position, giving me some pressure from the top mount. Continuing in the bottom mount, I'm just trying to keep my elbows tight, keep my hands in towards the centre, but Liam gets the inside position, and he's going to throw his leg around for the triangle, but I managed to get both my hands to the inside underneath the attacking leg. So there's enough space for me in the triangle to keep myself safe. I'm just going to work my way out and turn to my knees, but because Liam's pummeled his arm to the inside, he's already got the underhook when I escape. So, Liam pummels his hands to the inside position, pins the arm to the mat, changes to a wrist grip, throws his right leg round the neck. I see it coming, so I pummel my hands to the inside, giving me space to not get choked out, making it also difficult for him to lock a full triangle. Here I'm just relaxing, trying to stay loose, focusing on staying calm, trying to push that leg from around my neck. Then I start to realise as he pummels his hand to the inside, I need to turn to my knees. Because of the way he's positioned his arms, when I turn to my knees he's already got an underhook, so he just switches around the corner and he beats me to the top turtle position. Little nod of acknowledgement there. He throws his hook to the inside, but it creates enough space for me to just roll through and turn to my back, and I pull him back into the half guard. I go for an arm grab, but because his hand was still on the hip, he just passes through. My mistake. From there he's staying his head tight. He goes to knee on belly, but I've got my right elbow to the inside, so as he tries to drive over, I just turn, bridge, and bring my elbow and knee together. He tries to escape, so I invert for the legs. I go for an arm drag, shin on shin, kick my leg through. As he turns away, I throw my left leg over, lock a triangle, and I catch the outside heel hook. So as I invert back to the guard, Liam's controlling my shins, so I reach up for an arm drag. He steps his foot in, but my shin on shin catches him. I grab the calf, kick my leg through. As he turns to run away from the leg lock, I get a false grip on the heel, pummel my feet to the inside and lock a triangle, while simultaneously catching the heel for the outside heel hook. So resetting in the seated guard, Liam goes for his collar tie, tries to pull the hook through and pass round. Goes for a weave pass grip with the right arm, pinning the wrist to the mat so I free my hand. Just trying to fight for upper body grips now, trying to keep my elbows and knees close. Goes for the weave pass grip again. He reaches for the collar tie. I defend it initially, but then I put my head close, going for the shoulder crunch, but because of the weave pass grip he can just backstep through the half guard. Liam settles into topside control. I've got both my elbows on the inside position. Liam's going to bring his right knee across my belly. When he creates this space I invert, throw my leg over the head, threaten for the arm bar. As he pulls away I grab the tricep and the collar tie, threatening a hook sweep, but he does a good job staying on top. So I throw my legs over for a triangle attempt. As he stands up, go for an arm drag, come up for the single leg, but he just pulls his leg out. Back to the seated guard. Goes for his collar tie, so I try and pull him in with a 2-on-1 grip, but he does a good job controlling my legs. He starts attacking for a knee cut pass, putting pressure on the guard, but I manage to just keep inverting, keeping my elbows and knees together. Finishing off the round with a cartwheel pass attempt, but I just managed to defend, then the timer goes. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, it'll notify you for when I upload a new video. Also, if you've got friends who train, please share. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel, it's much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.